Good morning, YouTube. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get going that these streams are in beta right now. We're just trying to get our bearings and do some testing. So while you're welcome to join us and watch us do some live trading, these aren't quite the shows that we're going to be doing, once we get rolling. We've just started this website, the BarcelonaTrader.com, and these are just trials. So just wanted to let you know before we get going. Okay. Get our morning briefing up here. There it is. Kind of an overview of where we are with both gold, XAUUSD, and gold futures. Yep, we're in a range here between 3,200 and 3,250. We'll see how this plays out today. We've got somewhat low volume in the market. And sorry, I'm still getting my coffee here. I'm just checking all of my indicators here on MT4 as well as trading view. Have the 1 minute chart is here. We have the 5 minute chart. Here we have the DXY, which is the dollar index against a basket of foreign currencies. This is the 30-minute chart on the DXY. This is the 1 minute chart on the DXY, so I can kind of see it over two different time frames. This is the 10-year bond yield. You can see we're using Akanashi candles across the board. And here is the VIX volatility index, which is in kind of the normal range where we can expect normal market conditions, not too much risk on, not too much risk off. And then behind this, we have the 10-second chart on US gold futures. I'm going to set my alerts. It's 7:30 right now. We just had the 7:30 candle about 1 minute ago. So I like to come in here and set my alarm on my watch so that it alerts me at each 30-minute candle. So that was the 7:30. So the next alert that I want is going to be at 7:59, 1 minute before the 8 o'clock candle here on the East Coast. And then I set another one for 8:19, 1 minute before the COMEX open. 8:29, then 8:59, 9:29, 9:59. Now we're still here. I'll set one as well for 10:29 and 10:59, but it's unlikely that we'll be here that late today. There is no news to stick around for. Today is Tuesday, and there is really nothing on the calendar. A couple of FOMC members speaking, but nothing that's really going to move the market unless something unexpected comes up. Trump could tweet something that moves the market, or one of these FOMC members could say something that moves the market, but that's unlikely. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. Okay. So it is 7:32. I'll take stock of where we are here. We've got resistance up here, right here at the previous day, value area high, where we used the fixed range volume profile to find that. And you can see we've got some harder resistance up here. Now, I would say that we have some room to go between here and here, but we really don't, because I'm looking at the 15-minute Takanashi chart on MT4, and I see that we are in a pretty solid resistance zone even right now. So I don't want to take that up until we are, it's looking pretty dicey going up. So there might not be much to trade going up unless we get some volume moving in the market, because there's some pretty solid resistances going up. And even coming down, there is a pretty solid resistance on the regular 15-minute chart here on MT4, which you don't see on my screen. But it looks like until we get back down below the daily pivot, which here on the 5-minute chart, it's going to be easier to see. So going up, it doesn't look great. And coming down, it doesn't even look great until we get below this line right here, which is the daily pivot point. So maybe not looking to trade much here on futures and gold, which is pretty much at price parity. Oh no, sorry, not looking at gold futures. I'm looking at two regular XAU gold forex charts. So where is that here? That is, yeah, I guess it is pretty much parity, about 32.28. So until we get down here on the forex chart, or up here, there might not be a lot to trade. If we see some momentum candles in these areas, we might take a trade, but the momentum would have to be pretty good. We do have a couple areas or one area where there isn't a lot of market chop going on, but we'll have to see what happens here and just kind of wait it out. So far, see Tono's here, muted and camera off.
Hi, buddy.
Hey,
How you doing, man?
just getting my coffee and talking to myself.
All right. Let me try and get myself
for the benefit of the no YouTube viewers that we have.
Setting my system up. Understand things. You know how to turn off that thing in Windows? I guess it's the Windows where it just snaps to these grids.
No, I don't.
Hate that shit.
There has to be. You could open it up or type in the search bar there at the bottom and type in grid and see if something comes up.
Yeah. All right, I'm good. Find a new setup today. I don't think I'm gonna like.
You had a new sign up today?
Setup. I
Oh,
moved my screens and stuff around.
Oh,
Uh,
that's always exciting.
yeah, now I'm lost.
That's what happened to me that one day when I was at my parents and I had my mobile set up, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I'm
didn't
like,
realize it until I was in a bad trade and I'm like, I can't see what's going on.
that's what's happening right now. I'm like so lost.
See if we
Try
trade a little
something else
XAU
here.
today too. I'll be right back. We've got a little calm before the storm, so I'm gonna go grab
Yeah, go
something.
ahead. Do what you gotta do.
All right.
I'm all screwed up.
You getting it sorted out? You getting it fixed?
Nah, I'm going right back to what I was before. You know how you just fuck your shit up and now you're all lost?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly where I'm at right now. Completely not happy.
Uh,
It's amazing how not having the right setup just throws your whole game off, man.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Like my OCD is on 11 right now. There was a scale of 1 to 10, mainly because I bought two different monitors and I shouldn't have done that.
You should have bought, you mean two of the same or?
Yeah, I should have bought two of the same. One has a different like brightness than the other, and it's like driving me crazy, man.
Oh,
It's like literally driving me out of off a cliff.
oh no.
Let's see what I'm doing here. This back
Well,
over here.
you'd rather not trade. Yeah, no problem.
No, I'm good. I just gotta figure it out. Get myself back to where I was yesterday.
Right. Okay, well, let's see. Let me we've got price here is between the DM3 on the top
Okay.
and the DPP on the bottom, with a point of control kind of right here in the middle of that. And the value, well, yeah. This is the DM3 point of control, the DPP down here. And I don't know, going up, it looks like we've got some chop, and coming down, it looks like we've got some chop.
Yeah, it looked like a choppy day today.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of try to play in between it. We have 10.5 minutes for the 8 a.m. hourly candle.
Okay.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Rock.
So, Rock,
How you doing?
Sound exhausted.
I'm waking up. Waking up. Man, yesterday was just a flat line.
yeah,
I think the drop was later in the night, right? There was a bit of a drop.
Overnight tonight, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it dropped a bit. Yeah, and then from the London session, it has crept up.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Got a lot more strength in gold than the dollar right now. We
Ooh.
have 54% of retail traders are bearish, however.
Okay.
Mixed signals on the FX trend display. And we're going up into some chop and some resistances. So nothing really screaming, trade me right now.
Right.
Trade me. I mean, this could be a buy, but it's going right up into these resistances here on the 1 minute, 5, and the 15-minute Hakanashi, and the 15-minute. Well, wait a minute here. Oh, yeah.
are you back on futures, Rock?
No, I'm not. Not until tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I get billed tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm assuming. Mary tested out one of your modules.
Oh, she did good.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
She loved it. She loved it. She's like,
Better
this
than
is
the original one, right?
so much better. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I think I'm good now. Well, I can't be good. Yeah, this is good.
The only news we have is like, well, at least with the red folders from Canada. You think that's going to do anything?
What's it on Canada? Did they say?
I mean, hold on. Says 830 CPI, median CPI, trimmed CPI, and then common
possible.
CPI. Yeah, it is possible. Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Mark?
Morning, guys.
Morning, Mark.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh no, I see you got a nice shave and your crop cut.
Yeah, I had to clean up, man. I'm on video. I'm like, all right. I'm living like a wild man. One thing for all of us hanging out, but another thing, Mike zooming on YouTube. Okay. I just spent from 6:45 until almost 8 o'clock messing with my charts, get them aligned, because my OCD is off the chain this morning. And then right back to where I started. Nothing's changed. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Get it together. All right, let's take a look at what's going on.
Yeah, nothing too exciting going on right now.
No, they're stuck on the 1 minute Hakanashi. There's resistance and support.
Yeah.
5 minute Hakanashi is trading inside the blue box with small candles. 15 minute Hakanashi is right below resistance. The hour is right below resistance. The 4 hours right on resistance.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be a suck of a day.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be too exciting. We'll get some 8 o'clock volume coming in about a minute and 20 seconds, 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay. The weekly pivot is sitting inside some resistance. Sitting on the DM3. I don't have nowhere to go today, man.
Yeah, that's how we're saying.
Crazy.
It's
I don't remember seeing it this tight before.
which is weird because it came up overnight,
Right.
and then it blasted right through the DPP on the way up. All right, 1 minute for 8 o'clock, the hourly candle. Yeah, there it is. Now we're getting some upward momentum, it looks like. A little tiny bit. Gold has gained a lot of strength versus the dollar just recently. I mean, in the last couple minutes. But if we look at the currency chart, the yen and the dollar are converged below the line.
Yeah. We're going to be waiting on something from Trump's mouth to move this market today.
Yeah, I noticed the market seems to be taking him less seriously. Yesterday, he had that call with Putin, and he came out and announced that Russia and Ukraine would immediately begin peace negotiations for a ceasefire and an eventual end to the war.
Didn't mean nothing.
And it didn't mean anything. Putin came out, I think a few minutes earlier, actually, and his statement was much more cautious and didn't give any sign that he was decreasing his demands. And so, that may have been bearish for gold under normal circumstances, or if any other president had said it, but market takes Trump with a grain of salt at this point.
Yep. Nobody's taking him serious.
Wow. The watches that he's selling, the T is missing on some of them.
Yeah, I saw that. Isn't that crazy?
So it just says rump.
It
Yep.
says rump. They pay like $750 for these watches.
It's a pink watch and it says rump.
Yeah.
Okay. No movement. Our next milestone is 8:20 with the COMEX open. And then after that, 8:30 with some Canadian news. And that's pretty much all we have for the day, unless Trump says something or one of those FOMC members who are speaking says something that moves the market, but that's very unlikely.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to sit around and wait. There's nothing happening.
Yep. Yep. I might set an alert here.
For the minutes.
I've got the minutes alerted on my watch, but I might set a price alert here, and just because I might work on a document here and look away from the chart in case that happens. I'm just gonna see where do we think there's a good trade here. Oh, wait a minute, look at that on the 15-minute daily pivot chart. It looks like one of these resistances has disappeared, although we are still in a resistance on the weekly pivot chart. Yeah, right. Nothing much doing here.
No.
Yo,
Hey, good
Who's
morning,
up?
man.
What's
Sounds
up,
like
brother?
you.
what you say now?
So that sounds like E-Man.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, looks like we're under the DM3 now.
Okay, yep.
So we might see some kind of movement today.
Looks like a little strength is coming back into the dollar. Risen well above the JPY, so that's the same info.
Why can't I get my zoom back?
God bless you.
This market did one on me last night.
Oh
What to do?
no, what happened?
It I had one at at 40, and I had another one, I believe at 38. Where is it? At 38, two buys. Once I had a hedge at 40. And so yesterday, I was trying to get out the hedge. It kept trying to turn around all last night. So I got out the bottom of the hedge, and then I put me in another hedge lower at 9. I said I'm gonna just try this because man, I was up to like 1 o'clock trying to get out this thing.
Oh.
I just went on, got in bed, man. I knew it was coming up,
Oh, there we go. Here's a drop.
Yeah.
man.
Might be a fake out.
We got support at 34 and a 37, so 76.
Yeah, we've got a little bear volume here at 32, 37 as well on the
Yeah.
10 second. Yeah,
Do you know how to bring the zoom back up? I minimized it for a second. Now I can't get it back up. Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Maybe this is it. No, that's not it either. Shit.
You don't have it minimized down on the dock?
No, it's down on the dock. I can hover over it and I can see it on the dock, but it's not. I'm going to come out and come back in.
Okay.
All right. It's back.
All right. You got it maximized now?
Yeah.
Okay. So look, yeah, that little drop down was a bit of a fake out. The first drop down below that swing low, sometimes that happens.
Yeah. We ain't falling for it no more.
Yeah, the old me would have
Jump on it.
FOMO'd into that thing.
Yeah. Gold is stronger than a dollar, so it shouldn't even have dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just talking the other day, fellas. No more losing trades. It's not what we do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
I'm on board with that.
we got to do momentum trades only here on these futures. A plus setups. All right, looks like we're gonna do this again. So what's causing this, I think, is the dollar is rising in strength, and so gold and the dollar are converging, and that's why we're going down. If the dollar continues to increase in strength above gold, then that will confirm it.
Yeah, they're getting closer.
Yep. I will. Whoa, here we go. So if it comes below this this bull volume here, that would be where we start trading it, I think, on the way down. What do you think? I mean, I guess it's all about price action and momentum at this point, but
Yeah.
that seemed to give us a little open room before the next big support there on the 15-minute daily pivot.
You saying the bull volume at 23.33?
No, there's a bull volume here on the 10-second at 32.37.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, here we come. All right, bounce off this a little bit. Mentally preparing for a sell.
There's a resistance on the pivot chart at 34, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a lot of room, but a little bit. Okay, we got 1 minute before COMEX opens, so this might do it. Might be a quick in and out. "15 seconds. This is it. Here it goes. I'm in.
You ran, you FOMO'd in.
Yeah, I went in a little too early, didn't I?
Yeah,
There it goes.
that's all right, though. You're still sitting on that support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. I saw it drip down here a little bit on futures, and I thought it was going.
Remember, there's no rush. We don't have
Yep.
to rush.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Let's just take it easy. Get the best trades we can possibly get.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
I'm out. It gave me a little bit of profit I should have taken. But
You took it?
No, I got out with a $150 loss.
Okay.
You reckon he's still trying to break it?
Break what?
Whatever that resistance y'all was talking about.
It was trying to come down, but it's
Trying to come down.
it's moved up.
I definitely needed to fall.
Yeah, this is a suck day.
It needs
You
an
know,
IV.
It's
You
worse
know,
for me than it has been for everyone.
no,
I,
but you want to know something, Mike? Even though you FOMO'd in, you got out.
yeah,
You didn't have to wait for $150. You knew what you did. You pulled the trigger. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's a win for you.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's just that you can tell from the movement from the night before that it was only a cut, what, 30 pips maybe, 36 pips maybe,
mhm,
which is a decent day. But looking at it, what it's doing right now is telling us chill. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yep. Hmm.
So we have to respect that, or we're gonna get jammed up.
All right, 1 minute for the 30-minute candle and Canadian news.
Nice.
Yeah, a little pump up here. Yes. Volume coming in, and that Canadian news must not have been. Yeah, it's good for, well, good for the loonie.
Let's see what's going on. What a weird day, right?
Yeah.
All this resistance and support just blocking any direction.
All right, looks like it wants to go up. We're hitting the WM3 right now, and then 3 pips above that, we have the MPP, and in between we've got a red resistance zone.
Oh, what's your WM3?
My WM3 is about 3245.36.
What? Mine is 58.
Yeah, I know. We discovered that Sunday night. Price has respected my WM3 a couple of times over the last couple days. So, but we haven't gotten up to yours, so we haven't been able to compare.
Mine's at 32.45 as well, 38.
Yeah, you both want LMFX then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this thing climbing for real.
Trying to go up. Did it break to the M3?
It broke the
Yep.
WM3 up, and now it's about to hit the MPP.
All right, let's see. If it breaks the MPP, maybe we might have some buys coming in.
Or it's some
It's
pretty
much
strong.
stronger than the dollar now.
Yeah.
The MPP, is that 46? Oh, 48. Okay.
48.
Looks like we're going up.
Mm-hmm. And just like that, it's sucking everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Did you
I mean,
see that?
Yeah,
Capped.
but it is a bit overextended. It does need to come back and find some support to drive off of. Otherwise, it was going to be risky getting into that.
It's a nice 6-pip rally over there. 5-pip something.
We
back.
drove. Yeah. There we go. That was the trade right there.
We might have a buy, fellas.
You in if it breaks again here?
Even though we're on top of resistance
Yeah.
on the 1 minute and 5 minute and the 15-minute Hakanashi.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. And we're on the top of it on the 15-minute daily pivot and the 4-hour and the 1-hour. So now we did blast through the MPP and came up and hit the DR1 with that wick.
Hey,
Right.
Tona, what did you say you was looking for in order to place a buy for it to go through something?
I'm looking at the resistances on the 1 minute, which it broke, but the 5 minute and 15-minute Hakanashis are still holding in that what Mike just said, the DR1 was stopping it. There's a strong resistance there, and that's exactly what it hit and bounced off. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I can't tell if I'm on mute or not with this stupid headset I have.
We can adopt CB lingo. Roger, over 10-4.
Right. Back down to 45. Is that the WM3 you said?
Yeah, the WM3.
Let's see if it goes back up from here.
Yep.
This might be the range, the 2 pip, 3 pip range. Too iffy.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is I want to see it go back up to 51, right?
Yep.
Off of, on the
We're at,
spot,
we're at that right now.
right?
Oh no. Right.
No, we're at 48.
Yep.
I'm talking about on the spot gold,
Yep.
where the pivot is. Bounce off the pivot and start to come back down. We can probably trade between those two. You know what I
Mm.
mean? 45, 51, or 50, give or take. There might be some trades in between there, but right now it's still touch and go.
Yeah. And we do have the MPP right in the middle of that.
Exactly. Yeah, stopping at the MPP.
Yep.
Look, if you want to be aggressive, you can trade it, but I don't see it. Right back probably down to 45. It's not enough space to trade it.
Got 3 minutes for the next 15-minute candle. Be right back. I've got a door that's slamming in the wind. I gotta go prop it open.
Cool.
Okay. Coming down. Can you guys hear my dog barking?
Not really.
Okay.
They just called me, asked me was my grass cut at my house over there. The appraiser gonna come there today at 11. And I called dude yesterday, asked if he could come cut the grass. He said, yeah, I'd go over there tomorrow evening. So now I'm like, oh Lord. So I'm gonna probably run over there and cut the grass myself with a weed eater.
What a dud of a day, right? It's like nothing happening here.
This is so boring.
Oh, is this your new angle, Mike? That's nice. With the whole setup showing.
Looking
You
good,
know-
Mike.
Yeah.
You guys never saw that?
Not from this angle.
Okay.
But I'm about to head out, guys. I did all right today
Okay.
on the spot. Got
Good.
15 pips. But
How many?
But I'm in a hedge. It's a small
Good.
hedge. I don't like
Okay.
big hedges.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Mark, did you get that the link I sent you?
You know what? I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me look.
It might have went to spam. It's going to everybody's spam.
Yeah.
No. Let me look in spam. Yep, I see it. I'll pull it out.
Okay.
Thanks,
Cool.
man.
All right, man. Right back to the WM3.
Yep, this is a rough day.
Tedious day.
Okay, guys. I'll see you guys this evening.
All right, man.
All right, Mark. See ya.
Later.
See ya, Mark.
Seven minutes for the 9 o'clock. It'd be good if it drove up here above the DR1 and we could trade from the DR1 to the DM4.
Yeah, that would be nice. I can't remember the last day it was this stuck.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, a couple weeks ago or something, we had a day like this, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, really, I mean, it has moved in this session. It has changed ranges. We went from about 32.34 all the way up to 32.51 if you count that spike up to the DR1. It's just been in this area of resistances where we haven't felt comfortable trading,
Right.
and now it's kind of consolidated in another area where we're not really that comfortable trading, but it has moved.
When I sit down, it was at 32.36 on spot, 32.39 on futures, and I'm seeing a 10 pip move on both.
Yeah, when I sat down, we were at let's see, where does it say here? We were at 32.18. So this was at 7:22 when I was doing the pre-market brief,
Okay.
and 32.11 on futures. Oh no, sorry, 32.22. Almost 32.23 on futures. 32.18 on spot, 32.22 on.
Okay.
So it has come up a lot since then. Just not giving us a lot of trades or any. If I hadn't FOMO'd into that one, I think the setup was valid. Just wasn't.
Yeah.
I should have waited.
You
If
just had
I
to
had
wait 1
waited.
second.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten into it.
Yeah, 1 second later. Everything was screaming it, but it wasn't it wasn't confirmed,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
If you would have taken the opposite trade, you would have made a bunch of money
Yep.
because it went up stronger. What's below us on this? Anything? This might
We're
be
coming up on the
around.
DM3.
Yeah. Then you got bull volume, right?
Yeah. All right, 1 minute for 9 o'clock. There it is, 9 o'clock.
Okay. Right on the DM3.
But I found these results on search.
Yeah, we're below that. We're below the DM3 now.
All right, maybe we got a trade.
I think we do. Might be wishful thinking though.
Let me go on first.
Yep.
All right, I'm in. It's bad. I went in and it went to $130 negative, just like
I
that.
saw
Now
it.
it's starting to go positive.
You threw in a sale on them?
Say again?
You threw in a sale?
Yeah, threw in a sell, but it's not a good sell.
I threw one in the same time you did, made $40. How did that happen?
It couldn't have been the same time then. Yeah, this was bad, Mike. See?
Yeah.
I come down.
You were the tunnel rat on this one.
Yeah. I don't really care because it's my elite account. I'm just playing with stuff on the elite account.
Yeah.
So I can probably save everybody the headache. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's coming down. You would have been out of this already 10 times.
Yeah, I know. What did it hit? Hit 150 negative?
Yeah, it's at 160 now, negative now.
Oh. Yeah.
And it hit it like 3 or 4 times. It went to 200 negative. So I'm getting ready to get out. Boom, 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 boom. Coming back now.
Like a cell now?
It's coming, well, now it just went into positive. So yeah.
I was too shy to get in.
Say again.
I was too shy to get in.
Oh, it dropped.
Yeah. I thought the train left without me, so.
I made $180 on it, but I held it,
Yeah.
so it was nothing. It wasn't a really good trade. Are we still under? What do we got?
We're coming up on a swing low. We've got, and which is also right at the previous day point of control. It has bounced, it bounced from this level the last time it was here. And there's a level right below it that it also shot up from a little earlier in the day. Around 5:30 or 6.
Right.
So if we pump below this, there might be some trading to do below this down to the DPP. But there is a support block on the daily pivot chart.
I see it. It's on the 1 minute and 1 minute too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Get ready to jump on the sell.
Even though we're on that support block.
Yeah, I think it'll push down. Look how big the candle is on the
Yeah.
DPP.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll take it too. Wow, $80.
You out?
That
No,
must
let
not
it go
be your,
up. Let it go
that's-
against me.
you're not using your micro account on that, huh?
Say what now?
That's not your micro account, right?
No,
Okay.
I'm using my micro account.
Because I'm wondering, like, how is his money that big? Because I've been in that trade. I jumped out with $40.
I'm on $90 right now. I think I'll just take it. What do you trade? Micros?
Yeah.
Well, how many micros are you trading?
I don't know. I was trying to find that the other day. I couldn't find it again.
Just look at your trade station and look at the number next to the buy and sell button.
Yeah, mine's in the middle right there. I remember seeing it somewhere else.
What are you talking about, man? It's right. The number is on the buy and sell button, next to the buy and sell button. There's a number.
Yeah, mine's in the middle of the buy and sell button. It's a I don't
Take
think
a snapshot of it. You might be on Trading View, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see it. Is everybody out of that trade?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You show me a picture?
Yeah.
First thing you gotta do is you go look at all the way to your left, E-man.
Mm-hmm.
On the left where the toolbar is going down the side, and hit that arrow going up. Get rid of those indicator lists. You don't need that.
Okay. Done. And it's an arrow right underneath the sell button. They got a number 7 on it.
I don't see that.
No, it's not on there. After I got rid of that, that popped up.
Yeah, because you got 7 indicators.
Okay.
Let's see. Help me to see what you're actually trading.
I just sent you the new one.
Yeah, that's cool. Go to the trade tab at the bottom.
All right.
You see it?
All right. Yeah.
What
Now
do you see?
The buy the units of 4.
Yes, you're doing 4.
So I guess that's if I change it. I wonder
How much is it? Lift it up and tell me what the price is per unit. You should have it underneath it.
Okay, I don't quite understand that. I see ticket.
The tick.
Tick value
Mm-hmm.
is $4. That's what you're talking about.
The tick value is $4.
Yep, $4.
So you're trading 4 of those. So you're trading $16 a tick.
What you trading on yours? 7?
I am trading 12 on my Elite, and I'm going to change the one on the next one. Yeah. I need to sign into this thing. Let me see. Hold on, how did yours say $4? It should be. Oh, I guess it would be 4. Let me see.
And you know what? That 4
Yeah.
that was between the sell and the buy, that is the tick. That is the number that I'm trading, because I just changed it up to 7, and it's 7 between the sell and the buy. But and you calculate it. How do you calculate it again? I understand you just said it was 16.
Well,
So
one tick is $1. So you have
Mhm.
to decide what you want to trade it at.
Okay, so if I just put it up to 7 just then, so that's
Then
7
times the buy. He does not want to leave this little rut that we're in.
Yeah. I, I had myself set up real good last night to make some money, man.
Well, you can't set yourself up like that. You just got to look and see if you could make money.
Uh, here's what I did on futures. I had a buy-in and a, and it just kept, dropping and dropping, and I just kept holding and holding. I knew it was going up. I said, man, I ain't gonna even take it off because it went too far in the negative. I got in the bed. It was on my mind, man.
You left it and went to bed?
No, I didn't. I got into bed to leave it, and then it just kept falling, and it triggered my hedge on my XAU. So I just got up, man, and just got out of the trade. It was deep at that point, so I lost a lot of money, like $300 something dollars. But it went right to where when I woke up about 6 o'clock, it was right where I wanted it to be. I jumped up, like, yes, I got a ton of money in here. Got to the thing, I'm like, no, did it blow my account? I had forgot that I got up and got out of the trade.
Oh, so you
I
didn't have a
was
trade open.
No, I had closed it. Man, I was so sleepy last night. I couldn't even stay up, man. I was fighting it. I was gonna stay up till I saw it go up. I would just trade to 2 in the morning because I didn't want to be stuck in this right here. Because I would have been out of XAU clean, and I would have put at least $2,000 in this account over here. So I needed to fall. Now I didn't got out the XAU at the top. I just need to fall back to 9 now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that
Wake
was
up,
my
Rock.
head.
Wake up, Rock.
I'm awake.
All right.
I'm awake. I've done okay on the pips. 20 pips. Oh, did Mike leave?
No, he couldn't. He's running a thing.
I don't see him on.
Yeah, I don't see him either. He stepped off.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I just hope once I get billed that I get an account
Yeah, no,
right after.
it starts right up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm not worried. But it's a great lesson, man. I'm so glad that happened.
Yeah. You know not to hold it anymore.
Well, I mean, if it's going that, yeah, not hold it. But I could have just as easily went to a buy instead of a sell, and I would have made bank.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like just cut it short. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it needs like a little blood transfusion. The market.
Sometimes SZA concerts have the craziest, starting with this clip when the entire sang at the top of their lungs.
bro. I hate that. I'm just looking at something online here. I hate
Mhm.
the way that the NBA and the NFL works, man. They got these guys up here. They don't show their daddies for nothing. Michael Bridges gotta come from a good family, both parents, and they showed a snippet of his daddy's face standing on the court with him and his mom, and
Mhm.
just kept rolling, bruh. I had to pause it just to see what his daddy looked like. Everything is, oh, the mama this, the mama that, mama, mama, mama. Like, ain't nobody got no daddies. Stuff is crazy. You know,
Yeah, it's a
all Hollywood do that. The woman is smart and the man is stupid. And
yeah.
what the woman say goes. You know.
So it's all the TV shows we were raised
Yep.
on. You think about All in the Family, The Honeymooners.
Yep. The
Uh,
daddy was the daddy.
yeah, even
Good
even
time.
yeah, Good Times,
Archie Bunker. See that
Jeffersons.
they don't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, all of them.
I mean, every movie the woman is portrayed as the
Mhm.
wise one. You know.
But I mean, in a way, they are. You know, we wouldn't be at the brink of World War III if women were running things.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, you would be eating out of toilet if they were
yeah,
if they were running everything.
yeah,
You wouldn't have a country to fight for.
yeah, yeah.
And then you got the ones like LeVar Ball,
Hmm.
who's a good daddy, been there in his son's life, got all of them, turned all of them into millionaires, and they paint this guy out to be a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like what they doing to Deion Sanders.
Oh,
Didn't nobody want to draft his son because they hate Deion.
oh, wow.
The boy's the most respectful acting young man in the whole league.
What does this thing want to do?
I
I
know it
just
sure
don't
don't want to
know.
let me out. I know that.
No, it's ridiculous.
It don't want to let me go.
It does not want to break this DM3.
Yeah. Hey, we have it. Side brothels. Hey, you heard about side brothels are here? Men all over it in Germany.
What's that?
Men are choosing these AI women.
Oh yeah.
They say they got side brothels all over Germany. You see that? That bunks everything you were just saying, man.
Yeah. It will not get out of this one pit and trough right here.
Now has what's called a brothel, meaning that the
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
It's out of the blue box. I should,
It's on a pivot though.
yeah. Yeah. Uh, Okay. Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Won't go up, won't go down.
No.
I think I'm gonna call it. There's nothing happening here for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's
Yeah,
9:30. Yeah.
yeah. Check you guys back out at 7:45. All
Yeah.
right.
I'll see you
Yeah,
guys then. Bye.
that's
All right, brothers.
Yeah, I'm finna get up out of here. That's what I was telling you about.